Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this week's FPI Current Affairs Update, sponsored by Propulsion. Our aim is to bring you the latest regulatory and industry developments that matters to financial planning professionals. So let's begin with a topic that unfortunately continues to dominate the regulatory landscape, and that is investment scams and impersonation fraud. This week, the Financial Sector Conduct Authority issued several warnings involving criminals impersonating legitimate financial institutions, including JP Morgan, Chase Bank Johannesburg branch, Orion Broking Solutions, and Rowan Capital. This trend is becoming increasingly sophisticated. Fraudsters are no longer creating fictitious companies, they are simply hijacking ones that identifies as well-known financial institutions to gain the credibility and, of course, convince consumers to part with their money. We need to continuously remind our consumers to always verify a financial services provider on the Financial Sector Conduct Authority's official website, and be careful, even Unati Kamlana was impersonated. Then also be cautious of investment opportunities promoted through WhatsApp and all sorts of other social media channels that we have. And always contact the financial institution directly to verify if an investment is actually one of their investments and if it is actually their platform. Then also something very interesting where the FSCA is currently investigating the Public Investment Corporation. Yes, you heard me right. The FSCA is investigating the PIC. Now, the FSCA has also confirmed that it's opened an investigation into the Public Investment Corporation under Section 135 of the Financial Sector Regulatory Act, following a whistleblower's report. Now, it's very important to note that this is an investigation and not a finding of any wrongdoing. So they are looking into the whistleblowing report, trying to understand what it is all about at PIC. Then there's two very interesting financial services tribunal decisions that came out this week that focuses on a case from the pension fund adjudicator and then also debarment. So the first one is English versus the pension fund adjudicator and others. And this case reminds us that not every retirement product falls under the Pension Funds Act. Now, this applicant argued that dependents had not been properly considered under Section 37C, but the tribunal confirmed that these were life annuities and not pension fund benefits. So Section 37C therefore did not apply. The pension fund adjudicator had absolutely no jurisdiction to look into the matter, and in any event, the matter was many years out of time. In other words, prescription stepped in. Remember, you only have 3 years to complain about a matter or when you reasonably became aware of something. You cannot complain at any ombudsman or pension fund adjudicator, and even the FSCA, if it's longer than that 3-year period. Then secondly, there's a case, Mekwa versus Momentum Metropolitan, and this involved the debarment of a financial advisor. Now, the tribunal reaffirmed that debarment is a serious regulatory action and cannot be based on suspicion or incomplete evidence. Although the debarment itself was procedurally fair, the tribunal found that the evidence did not establish dishonesty on the balance of probabilities, and they set the debarment aside. Remember, when the tribunal and any ombudsman look at cases, they will always look at the balance of probabilities. It's not a criminal case where you have to prove beyond reasonable doubt. So on the balance of probabilities, that the tribunal felt that there simply wasn't enough evidence to actually prove that there was any dishonesty. So you can follow the process, but if your evidence is weak or your case is weak or even what you are trying to achieve through the debarment is weak, it will not stand. And then in closing, if you've not registered for the Ethics and AI Masterclass, please do so urgently. It's an online masterclass at this week on the 23rd of July, which is literally around the corner. And this masterclass brings together leading voices in ethics, compliance, governance, and practice management to explore the practical risks and opportunities that we have in AI financial planning. And this is a rare opportunity to learn from experts shaping how AI and ethics intersect with financial planning. And then I'll leave you with one thought in closing today. Almost every story that we covered in the past few weeks comes back to one word, and it's trust. Whether it's scammers impersonating legitimate firms, governance investigations, tribunal discussions, the common thread that consumers need is they want professionals to be honest, transparent, there's no conflict of interest, and trust. Consumers must trust us. Blessings and goodbye.